All right, all right, all right. Y'all know how we do. We're gonna get things started here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Calvin?
What's happening?
Not much, man. You know, it's another beautiful Friday. You know how we do it. We're gonna get things started off tonight in a smooth, crispy way. That's why we got the joint going on in the background. You know how we do. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Old 90s flavor. This is the night of the relationship show. It's always a great one. And we're just gonna make things happen. We're gonna make things happen. And we appreciate the people that always pops up. Look at that. Hey, my brother-in-law right there, man. I can always love him to death, man. What's up? What's up, brother-in-law? How are you? And look at here. We got Miss Christina in the building. Look, we love y'all faithfuls. You know what I'm saying? Y'all family. I gotta tell you. It's great to see y'all. We made it to this Friday. What they say, TGIF. So I guess that's what it is tonight. You know what I mean? Now we just buying a little time here. Let me see. If y'all see me looking down at my phone too, I'm not being rude. I'm just sending a couple things out. See what we can make go on here. What my brother-in-law said, food. What up, shimmy? Shimmy, shimmy, yeah. Shimmy, shimmy, yay, shimmy, yeah. Oh, he said good. He said good. What's up, shimmy? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Just trying to get everything straight back here. Actually, you know what? 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 Ooh. She said, what's up, shimmy? Pop. What kind of pop is the Miss Christina? Just let us know. And we know that you're not asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I'm trying to see if I can get this up out here. I'm gonna let a few more people get on up in here. Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to get something up about my email because a couple things I wanted to bring up. You know what I mean? Bring it up.
Yep.
And I want y'all to know, I always try to play fair. Always try to play fair. You know, men are to blame about a lot of things just as much as women. But a lot of times y'all hear me talk about women, and it's not that I'm trying to get on y'all women, whatever. You know, I'm really not. It's just people. We're peopling, and peopling sometimes can be something. Dealing with all these different people, so it's just rough out here in these streets. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just try to resend that. All right, so let's get back to this. All right, what's up, my baby niece, Chrissy Pooh? How you doing, Chrissy Pooh? I love you to death, Chrissy Pooh. And okay, Miss Christina said like a daddy. Okay. All right, so everyone, thank y'all for coming through. It's another Friday, a relationship Friday, and we want to ask y'all before we start this off, because this is important. We need to know the mental stage your mind is in right now. Is it a 1 or is it a 5? And you know that 1 is not in a good place, but 5 is in a great place. Let us know in the comment section, right? So what about you, Shimmy? How you feeling today?
Right now,
Yeah.
it's a 5 right now. All week I was muttering over the line. It was 0 to 1, back to 0, -1, 0 to 1. Right now it's a 5. I feel good
Man,
right now.
that's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You know, and that's good to hear because a lot
Yeah.
of people, even when they're feeling bad, it's good to say you feel good because you know
Yeah.
what? You're leading yourself to a possibility of
Yeah.
feeling good. When you say you're good, sometimes that the universe has a way to make you feel good.
Oh yeah.
My brother-in-law said he feels like he's a 5. And I like to hear that. Give us 2 reasons why you're a 5, brother-in-law. Miss Christina says she's a 4. That's still a good number. Thank you, Miss Christina. Tell us why you're a 4. You know what I mean? And for myself, I'm a 5. I'm a 5. 1, because I'm alive. 2, because I was blessed to wake up this morning. Then I was blessed enough to make it back. That's a blessing all day long. You know, I can keep going if y'all want to. Miss Christina said, I'm still in a little pain from the car wreck. Well, you know what, Miss Christina, it's good that we're hearing a little pain, because
You'll
it
feel good when
obviously was greater.
she'll feel better once you get that check.
Oh yeah. She gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? She gonna be shaking it off, shake the whole accident off. But yeah, so Miss Christina, oh, brother-in-law, I just thought about something. I'm gonna still crank that out one day. I'm gonna crank it out. So yeah, so you know, it's gonna be all right. So brother-in-law said because he's above the ground at work, you know what I mean? Family, healthy. He ate today. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, brother-in-law, I'm gonna break out that picture one day. I'm just using the special time, brother-in-law. Yeah, Miss Christina said, yeah, laugh out loud. All right, so you know, any wild stories this week, Shimmy?
I got a couple of stories.
Mm.
But one, wow. So last night, I'm getting off work. So I rode the bike to work. So the street I live on is dark. It's probably got a few street lights on it. And the only reason why it has those street lights on because the warehouse is right there. But for the most part, I call it Snake Alley because at night it is dark and it is winding. I'm riding the bike and I look up and I see deer running across the road. Now I'm on the bike, and then I notice my lights are off. So instinctively, I'm thinking like, okay, go slow, go by, but they're still moving. I'm talking about the big deer. I'm not talking about the little does. I'm talking about the big ones. So I have to pull over right beside them in the next little parking lot. They're in the grass. They're standing in the grass right there, and the other few deer are on the other side. And I'm over there messing with the bike, trying to get the lights on, hoping another car doesn't come down the street and have them trample me. That was wild. That was a wild story. Right?
I'm gonna tell you like this: those deer are off the chain because you speaking a story on a bike. Imagine coming down a mountain and they running across the path that you coming down. Yeah, we get it all the time, and sometimes some of the guys run into the deer while we're mountain bike riding. So it gets crazy. Or better yet, one week we were out riding and there was a rider. I wasn't over there. We was on our way to that trail. And this is one of the highest mountainous trails. We call it Van Michael. But when we come down it, you're descending so fast, a lot of times you can't stop. And it's one dangerous part when you come to a turn and you come straight down into a creek and your high speed wet rocks. But he was coming down, it was a black bear down at the bottom as he was coming down, and he couldn't stop fast enough. But what the blessing was that the bear started running. So just imagine
enough commotion got the bear startled.
Yeah. So it's just it's you know, it can be crazy out here. So, but you know, today we are actually having a week where we're going to be pretty much this, you know, on this show we're going to be pretty much just spitting it out there. And the topic of this show is this: Friday Spice Day in relationships. All right. So we want to hear what y'all got going on, what happened this week, but we're going to talk about some things along the way. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start it off early. We're going to put this link up in there, and you guys are welcome to come on and share a story, or let's talk about something. Or if we're talking about something, you're more than welcome to join in. So what I'm about to do is put the link in the comment section. All right. So that you guys could come in, and there it is. Bam. Friday Spice Day. Friday Spice Day in relationships. All right. And the link is there. So, hello, Miss Marla. How you doing? Thank you for popping on. It's good to see you. Very good to see you. Now, we're going to start here with this conversation tonight. Now, hold on. Hold on one second. Now, what I want to do here is relationships require effort. That's a given. But sometimes life gets in the way and we let other aspects of our lives take priority over our partners. And things become too routine for our liking. Now, have you ever ran into a situation like that or been in a relationship like that, Calvin?
Whereas what? Taking them for granted or a routine or what?
Yes, taking it for granted, being like a routine. Hey, Sydney, good to see you on, Sydney. Hello. Yes. Yeah, taking things for granted. What do you think about that?
Me no, because I don't look at women as just an object or just somebody to copulate with. I look at them as a human being, equal human being. Their time is just as precious. Their health, wealth, and care is just as precious. So if I'm going to commit to being in a relationship, wasting my time, wasting their time, I can't get distracted. That's part of the deal. When you sign up, you sign on. And if you think that you can take someone for granted after a year or two, or you think the grass is greener on the other side, or the diamond is bigger next week, you got another thing coming, because by the time you're trying to get out of a relationship to get to somebody else, what you left someone for might not be what you want to get in the next relationship. So no, I never take for granted somebody's time and effort. And as long as they putting in, now obviously you already know the red flags. I'm gonna see it before it gets there, and we won't waste each other's time. I won't let her waste my time. She won't waste mine. But from the get go, we serious. I'm standing on business with a relationship. Connecting the dots. It's not no glorified dating. It's a relationship.
Okay. All right. So I hear people all the time say they thought the grass was green on the other side. Right. What about those times when, I mean, it can't not be greener sometimes when people try? And this is just me asking the question. Have you ever heard of a relationship where they did leave and it did work on the other side?
And it did work?
And it did work.
Of course it worked. That's because they wanted to work. People make concessions for those who they want to make them for. I've had women to get with me and they didn't make no concessions. They wasn't gonna make no concessions for me, but they got with somebody else, and maybe he was worth it. Maybe I wasn't worth it. Did I feel some type of way? No, because I know I'm an all-around balanced guy. But yeah, it can work once she leaves me because she made concessions for him. And once he see that he got her, he's gonna drag her, and then she might try to come back. But it might work for a while, but it ain't gonna last forever. Like Keith Sweat say, make it last.
So why, in the first place, you feel as though, you know, those ones that think it's going to be green on the other side, before they do that, why do everybody say that one worked? Or it didn't work because they thought the grass was green on the other side. They thought that this is not going to work, so I'm going to go on the other side. Why do you think a lot of people do that? Why isn't it working where they are?
Because they're listening to other people. That's the biggest problem, the distractions. You got to have discipline in a relationship. The distractions going to come everywhere all the time. They're going to come when you're taking out the trash, when you're at the grocery store, them distractions coming. And people don't stay humble. People don't have integrity. People don't have loyalty anymore, integrity. People be wanting that attention, looking for that affirmation, looking for that validation from someone else. You may not be getting it at home, but that's something you need to talk to your partner about. That's something you need to address to them, and you guys sit down and talk about it. Because the up and leave, it's almost like you got a used car. Like I drive a used car.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's not new, I'm not gonna go trade it in to get a new car. Because guess what? It's a whole different territory that comes with a new car. We're talking about higher insurance, higher payment. A girl leave me, she go deal with another dude. She might have to worry about that other guy. She ain't never got to worry about Shimmy. Shimmy at home, Shimmy chilling, Shimmy working and chilling. So you can bounce if you want to, but don't think you're gonna bounce back.
Miss Christina said, yeah, because other people get in others' ears. That's very true. And that's the worst thing that could happen. I'm not shooting a shot at y'all, but women are notorious for that. Only time men get linked up with that, obviously he has some feminine problems. A man's man is not going to get into that, conversation with people. So if you're a guy, is linked up on that, hooked up on that, then you might want to think about him twice. We have Miss Leslie in the building. Hello, Miss Leslie. Thank you for coming through once again this week. Miss Leslie Hosier. I try to pronounce her back last name. I hope I'm saying it right. Or we're going to say Leslie H. But thank you for coming through. Good to see you again. Now I'm going to read the other part of this piece here, which is, hold on one second. Now, I've read the first part. And I'm going to reread that again. Relationships require effort. That's a given. But sometimes life gets in the way and we let other aspects of our lives take a priority over our partners, and things become too routine for our liking. And when this happens, relationships can suffer and couples become more like roommates than lovers. So to help keep that flame flickering, let's see if we have some tips here that we can go by, or we'll discuss the tips. How about that? All right. So do you guys in the comment section, and we have the link up there for y'all to come on. Matter of fact, I'll put it up again. If y'all want to come on. There it is. Miss Leslie H said, so true. Now, do you guys think that a proper date night is needed per week, per month, to keep the flames going in the relationship? Let us know in the comment section. I think that definitely needs to happen. I don't see anything wrong with that, because when you get married, some people actually start slacking off once they get married, and they think like, oh, this is gonna be a long haul. I don't need to do all this. I'm just going to chill. What's up, big sis? How you doing, big sis? She said, hey, Bird. Hey, Bishop Calvin. Bishop Calvin. Man, you got so many names. That's all right. So, I think that you should date your wife, date your mate. Yes, do that. Keep the flames going. Keep it exciting, because you're lame if you don't. And that goes for both sides, the woman and the man. The man doesn't always have to be the one to step up first. Sometimes you women bring it. Sometimes you men bring it. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Brian Shaw from the Village in the building. What's going on, my brother? Good to see you. Tonight is the relationship night, and we would love for you to jump in. We're talking relationships tonight. And then on Wednesdays, don't forget, we have the hot, brutally honest rap show. But tonight we're talking relationships, and we need you guys to be in. Calvin, you're getting what's her name? Miss Marla said, looking good, Calvin. And then my sister came through. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this. Then Big Sis came through and said, what did she say? She said, looking sharp there, Calvin. That's what I'm talking about, Calvin. Yeah. Let it all sink in. Okay. Leslie H said, yes, I think at least per month. So a date per month. Go ahead, Calvin. What you got to say about that?
Leslie H, please, let's stop the madness. Leslie H, let me give you some tips, and all you other women out there. This is how I date or in a relationship, because I've never been married, but when I get there, I'll be able to sustain this marriage. I treat my girlfriend like that's the last day I'm gonna see her. That's it. That's the key. Every time I see her, I treat her like it's the last day. Whether I'm having a bad day or not, it's not her fault. But she's home. We're together. This may be my last day to see her. And once I go into that mindset, I'm showing that I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm appreciative. So what, she may start barking. So what, she may start crying. That's part of the deal. That's, as a man, you're gonna have to deal with it. But you gotta learn how to tailor your behavior around it. But a date night should be every night. It doesn't have to be expensive. It ain't got to be lavish, but each night should be special because it could be your last. You're spending time with someone, you invest in time, energy, emotion. It's time to do the right thing and man up. Do you want to play or do you want to stay? I take extra effort into making sure that she feels like it's my last day. I never tell her that, but that's what I do.
Amen.
All right, Calvin. Thank you for that, my brother. Shouts out to Yummy Gummy in the building. Said, "Oh, hello, YouTube. Didn't notify me." Yes, we're on here. I think it's running a little slow tonight, but we are glad to see you here. That's the important thing. You're here, so we appreciate that. And she says, "Hey, Creep. Hey, Calvin. Elsie. I don't know who Elsie is, but we'll figure it out, or she'll let us know in the comment section." Leslie H also said, "I would come on, but I'm not feeling too good." Okay. Well, if you feel better doing the show, you're more than welcome to come on. But you're here, and we appreciate that for sure. And then also, Leslie H said, "Laugh out loud. That is so nice that you can do that, Shimmy. Not all men are like you." And said Elsie was a typo. She meant Leslie. Okay, so you got two Leslies, and I'm sure she's speaking to both of them. And then, hey, Yummy. Yes, Leslie H said, "Hey, Yummy," and then Lesky, which is Big Sis, said, "Hey, Yummy." So now I'm like this, Shimmy. I might be the bad guy for this one, but and then Yummy Gummy said, "Why is Shimmy so dressed up?" Hey, you gotta be fly. You know what I'm saying? This is Conversations in Crete, and with Shimmy in the building, hey, you gotta be sharp. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of sharp listeners and sharp people in the comment section. So it's with all due respect, he's sharp. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, Shimmy, that was cute and everything what you said. That's nice. I mean, I agree with you, but I don't want to get too intertwined into this might be your last day, baby. Come on, let's go to King's Dominion or Six Flags. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's cool though. You know what I mean? So I'd say keep up the great job of that. It's nothing wrong with that, to be honest with you. It really isn't, but definitely, show your woman love as much as you can, because it's valued. There are some out there that don't value your love, so you gotta keep your eyes open. You know what I mean? Keep your eyes open on it. So, now that was the first one, and that one was what was I saying? That basically that was a proper date night. And within that, like I said, well, me personally, I'm gonna aim for once a week. Once a month is great, but I'm gonna aim for once a week. Not saying that it's gonna happen every week, but I'm gonna aim for once a week. I literally did that in my life. You see what I'm saying? I literally did that. The weekends, you know what I mean? Because every family goes through something during the week. And that treat, you know what I'm saying? That it's a treat. So, but it didn't always happen every weekend because maybe she didn't feel up to it, or I didn't feel up to it, or the kids may have not felt up to it if they were going or whatever. But it's always good. I liked every week. Yummy Gummy says, y'all, everybody wish Creek that happy new chapter. He more than half 100 now. He was trying to let that fly under the radar. Yes. I'm half 101, right? So I mean, I feel good though. I feel good. I'm not, when I was young, I used to be concerned about getting old. I'm like, hey man, but you know what? Old is mental. If you think old, you're gonna get old. But if you think young, you'll stay healthy. You got a whole bunch of young people out here who old. Some of these 20-year-olds are like they 40 and 50-year-old. Me, I just keep it moving. I mean, you got where I'm from. A lot of people, I used to see it all the time. Oh, I'm getting old. Never work out, nothing. They literally got old because they kept on saying they old or I'm getting old, and they would never get out. And when I got down here, I started seeing the elderly walking. I guess because the weather stays a lot nicer and probably the scenery is a lot nicer too. But I see people, I keep it moving. You know what I mean? I keep it moving. So that's how I stay young. What's up, Miss Amelia in the building? How are you? Good to see you here. Yummy Gummy say, hey, Miss Amelia. And then Miss Marla said, Calvin is dressed up for her. You dressed up for the Lou, Calvin.
Let me tell y'all why. Let me tell y'all how I'm dressed up. Because I didn't feel like changing. I didn't feel like changing clothes. I had an interview today. I left my job early to go do an interview. So actually the interview seemed like a date. I guess she's the director or recruiter. She was fine. And she was blushing the whole time. I'm thinking, I hope I got the job or the other job. It didn't matter which job I got. I'm like, man. And actually, though, the interview went well. I mean, there were some areas that I probably could improve in, where I need to improve in if I want that position. But that interview was like a date. And I hadn't been on a date in a while. So I was like feeling real good. And I just didn't change. That's all. So y'all will see me back in the white beater next week.
No, Calvin. You know what? We're gonna have days when we dress up. I appreciate that. Me personally. Thank you for coming sharp like that. You know what I mean? Some days I may have a day like that, or I've had days like that where I went to the Five and Dime and I bought some clothes and I worked. I mean, I was on here. They probably thought I paid a lot of money for it, but I didn't. I was at the Five and Dime. Now, brother-in-law said Marla is like a deserted man or mom in the Sahara Desert, thirsty. Dang, brother-in-law. Hey, all right. So, Miss Amelia, hello, Yummy Gummy. Miss Amelia, hi, Marla. Yummy Gummy said, "Oh Lord, Calvin, you can't be dipping in the Kool-Aid at work."
Hey, so if it's in the job description, if it's in the scope of the job, hey, you never know. That might be part of my duties, to hang out with, never know. It might, like that movie Disclosure, or that coach for the Boston Celtics, he had a entanglement with his superior wife. So, hey, you never know. I need a job, another job,
Dang. All right. Yummy Gummy said he does not shop at Monday 5 and dime. No, I do. I actually Googled the 5 and dime, and I get my clothes there. I get my clothes there. It's no shame in my game. Okay, so as we move on to this next one here, remember we just got off of a proper date, dating your mate, right? So now stop the typical date night and take it up a notch. Take it up a notch, right? So now I suggest a date night, but travel separately to the date location and don't get ready together either. This way, when you arrive, you can take on a different persona and maybe do a little role playing. It's a bit of sexy, fun, flirting. Also, I'm sorry, even try renting a hotel room for a night. Man, that's going the whole route out. You know what I mean? Miss Marla say, laugh out loud, brother-in-law. Okay, so did you hear what I just read, Calvin?
Partial of it.
Okay,
I had to put one of the dogs up.
Okay, it was actually pretty slick. Leslie H said, I like that. That's fun. And I call BS Creek. No, I do 5 and dime. I was super mad when Payless Shoe Source closed down. It put me out the game. Brother-in-law said that will never work. Someone would be late. That's true. Yummy Gummy also said that's just keep the fire burning and causes some suspense and excitement. So let me go. And then brother-in-law say, and it wouldn't be me. Laugh out loud. Dang. So baby sister be the one late. You heard that, baby sister. Your husband said it. Yummy Gummy also said, don't make me start rolling my eyes, Creep. Yeah. No, serious. That's where I shop. I shop cheap. I mean, I cheap. So I'm gonna reread that, y'all, because it was pretty clever to do that. So date night. They saying stop being typical with your date nights, right? I suggest a date night, but travel separately to the date location and don't get ready together either. This way, when you arrive, you can take on a different persona and maybe do a little role playing. It's a bit of sexy, fun, flirting. So even try renting a hotel room for the night. I think that's dope. I think that's it's clever. It's dope. Miss Leslie H said, if they are late, they deserve a spanking. Oh my word. Oh my word. See, they setting it off already. And some of the dudes, if you tell them that, they're going to be late on purpose. Yummy Gummy says, wear them Keith and James hats you got that you bought at the 5 and dime to the date night. No, actually, those hats, they are Keith and James. They are, because I wrote the name on them. They're red under the bottom because I went to Walmart and got spray paint. Spray paint does wonders. Yeah. So I think that's a pretty cool deal, Calvin. What you think about that? Do you think that role playing and doing stuff like that is worth it?
No, I don't like it.
You don't like that? So what would you do? How would you do?
Like I said before, I actually, like I said, we would each night that we can, we're gonna do something. If it's one night going to the movies, next night, and like I said, it can be on the budget. Man, I had a girl, me and my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, we used to go to the Dollar Movie, go get coffee, go to Brewster's ice cream. If it wasn't Six Flags, Dante's Down the Hatch, Olive Garden. I mean, 2 for 1 at Chili's. I mean, 2 for 20 at Chili's. It's always something to do at a minimum price. You don't have to wait to the end of the week or a grand finale at the end of the month to celebrate. Like I said before, Yeah, you can switch it up and do some role play, but I mean, her and I, we both had personality. She has a great personality. I have a great personality, so we didn't have to do all that role playing. If it was, one note coming in there with no leopard draws and playing Tarzan, it was, you know, hey, I'm enjoying you for who you are, and take it from there. But I mean, I
Right.
can see people doing that. People that are bored, the monotony of the relationship. I can understand why people may need to reach deep and have some creativity and imagination to get things motivated, get that blood boiling. But I don't need none of that. I'm gonna get to it from the date to the end of the night to the beginning of the morning.
Okay. Well, I hear that, my brother. I mean, you got your way. But hold on one second. Shouts out to Darren, the level up coach in the building. But also, let me do this. How are you tonight?
Nobody knows when y'all come on.
You know what? We just got I mean, you got the email.
I don't sit on my email like I'm not one of the type of people that's on my email all day and night.
Mm-hmm. Well, what happened too?
Street Tactics is on.
What happened? We also got said that the what do you call those notifications were late too, actually. So, but I'm a reread this so that you can hear this, cause so you can get up on this. But but let me read these comments real quick.
Shimmy, where you dressed up, Shimmy?
Huh?
Where you dressed up? Where you going?
I had an interview today.
You still got your clothes on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Had a hot date with the boss.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Where you going?
Yeah,
that Dutch baby.
I'm trying to get a raise. I'm trying to get a raise before I start working.
Trying to get a raise.
Yeah. Before I start working.
I see my grandma do it.
Raise.
All the people do it.
All right. Yummy Gummy said, Calvin, what the he double hockey sticks is wrong with you? You being cheap.
Oh Lord, what you being cheap about?
Well, I'm gonna read it back so you can hear what that is. But then Yummy Gummy also said doing something way from the norm once or twice a year is good for keeping your spark alive, Calvin. And then Miss Leslie H said, I was married for 16 years. You have to spice things up sometimes. Right. And then Miss Leslie H said, hi, sweet Mama G.
Hey,
brother-in-law said, well, hello there, sweet Mama G. Yeah. And also brother-in-law said, Shimmy sitting there with a shirt and tie on with shorts. Hey, it be like this sometimes. You know what I mean? You got, as long as you cover up the top.
As long as the top is covered.
And Miss Amelia says, hello, sweet Mama G.
Okay.
All right. So let me refresh this so that you can hear. Because what it was that it said it'll I'm sorry, right here. Stop being typical. Date night and take it up a notch. Okay. I suggest a date night, but travel separately to the date, location, and don't get ready together either. This way, when you arrive, you can take on a different persona and maybe do a little role playing. It's a bit of sexy, fun, flirting. Even try renting a hotel room for a night. It'll be like a staycation, but it's a whole new environment, she explained. Room service and all those perks can really add to the date. And so what we was talking about was like relationships and then keeping the relationship, going, have date nights and stuff like that. What do you think about that?
I think most people who still have date nights still have the romantic side of their relationship are probably the closest in when you see as far as marriage. Those who don't typically don't like each other or they're not interested in keeping hope alive in their relationships. But as far as the role play, that should be always anyway. You shouldn't have to do all that, but you can do that on a regular. There's some things you can do.
Right. It is. It is. I agree. So now I agree with all of that. You know what I mean? I could be very silly at times, and just I like to have fun. I like to laugh. I like to smile and all that stuff. So all that is a part of it. It ain't everything ain't serious to me all the time. You
I
know.
think for me, and I'm gonna piggyback off my cousin. I remember them going on trips. Me and my husband never went anywhere. Like, you know, seeing couples when they go on trips, it's a different atmosphere. You add peace or whatever. It's a different environment. You may not take your kids. I ain't talking about taking your kids type trip, not that. I'm talking about just the couple. It makes a difference. That's one thing I did not do in my marriage. We didn't go anywhere.
So did he ever initiate it himself?
Initiate what?
Like going on dates and stuff like that?
Probably not. I doubt it. I doubt it. Seriously.
Let me ask you this: was that something that you wanted or was looking forward to in the future?
In the future, yes, but not with him. That was a long time ago. But yeah, in the future, somebody I can travel with. Because it's a different experience in y'all local than versus going. And it doesn't have, I'm not saying everything has to be, you flying out, but even like road trips. The guy I was dating, like when I came to Atlanta, he and I we would go somewhere like to the Con Club, but we listen to 90s R&B, we'll make a mix, and we just sing and laugh about old times. That's the kind of things you can go for long drives, have those conversations in the car, just think about and reminisce about old stuff that you all have in common, or, say, oh yeah, I saw Bobby Brown. Remember he used to do this, that, just joking and, having that open environment to have fun and laughter. I think we don't laugh enough in relationships. We don't have enough fun. Everything is stress and the money and the this and that. And why are you looking at this girl? It's that stress that brings the relationship down instead of those moments where you can have that openness, that fun, and, that youthfulness. You don't want to crap daddy all the time.
You know what's funny about what you just said, right? I think part of that is, and this is going to sound crazy and out of what you were talking about, but it has a lot to do with what you were just talking about. That's why a lot of guys don't want to get married these days.
Why?
The responsibilities get overloaded. It changes the dynamics of the relationship, because I guarantee you can take 5 relationships, right, of people that I guarantee you before they got married, they were silly, they was having more fun and everything because the pressure wasn't there. And when they got married, that's when the store opened. That's when the corporation opened and everything got serious in business.
But then too, Creek, you got to find that person that make you feel like that you can still have fun. You can still handle your business. It's the so seriousness as they feel like they're giving up something. And I know a lot of older guys that's 40 plus that's single and they feel like they're giving up something and they got to do all this extra, but it should come natural. If you naturally with a person you're supposed to be meshed with, then it should come naturally. It should be like, oh my God. No, it should come natural. And you should have that woman should just, if you're not a plan, she's like, oh, like I used to like going up to Stone Mountain and then this little diner, Metro, whatever, they sell all them desserts up in Stone Mountain. I can't think of the name. It's a little diner thing. And we would go there and then drive back down, Decatur, or we'd drive up to where your shop is to the comedy club. And that was a long drive back. So we had time to have conversations and sit and park and just, talk about things. Just having that break from when the bill's going to get paid, this guy going on. We know all that has to happen.
That's so important. Yeah,
and just having the time, like I said, going to the Stone Mountain, going up, that was our thing. You know what I'm saying? Or going to what's the little thing I like going to, the DeKalb
Farmers Market. It's called your DeKalb Market. That is my favorite market.
I love that. I get my little orchids. Oh my God, my breads, my little spices, all these spices. I'm just walking around 2 hours. You can waste 2 hours in there. Just
easily.
Walk around.
I mean, the variety of seafood.
In Georgia, make sure you get there. Send me some sweet paprika. Mail me some sweet paprika.
Yeah, and the freaking pastry section with the cakes.
Ridiculous.
Oh my gosh! And it's not even
right
there.
And the little sharks that's right there. You come in.
Yeah, Man, that's my favorite
Can you
market
go
in
send
the
me
world.
some sweet paprika and some of that cheddar bread? Go on down there and give me some of that. Mail
Hey,
to me.
um, now, Yummy Gummy said, I agree, Sweet Mama G. Sometimes the drive is the best part. Yeah, it is just driving and just talking,
Yeah, I
but you
like,
gotta.
and a lot of times I like me a fat man too because I'm a foodie, so I can get them to
Mhm,
go out and eat, go to different
right,
little places. Get me a little
right,
fat man. They let her eat.
right. Yummy Gummy also said, OMG, if you don't let it change, it won't change, especially later in life when the kids are already gone. I mean,
Mhm.
I get that, but I'm just saying, I'm serious. Like sometimes, you'll have a certain type of fun at first, when y'all just dating. I mean, you might see a little midget or something like that. Man, look at that midget. And she might be looking like, yeah, I see why you looking. A little plump, little midget. But then when you get married, now you can't even look at the midgets together no
Nope.
more.
And
And she taking it
that's
serious.
because you make it serious. Like you
Yeah.
know how men might watch porn, they think women are so stuck there and watch porn. I be like, hey, well, let me give you a website. You got to keep it fun. We're older. We probably got that many more years to go, but people make everything so stuffy, and I don't want
Hmm.
stuff. Like I can be serious about my money. Don't play games about my money. But when
Hmm.
it's your time, you're supposed to be like, oh well, I know so and so likes this type of food. I'm gonna make this, or hey, I'll pay for the restaurant. I don't mind paying for a restaurant, going out, we eating because I'm a foodie too, like I said. So it's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's like, oh well, he got to pay for everything all the time. No, that's not
Yeah,
gonna
nah.
work.
See, and a lot of them feel entitled that way. Like, at
Mm.
what point did you start thinking that it was supposed to go that way? Oh, my bad. It was TV. You saw this. Yummy Gummy also said marriage is a beautiful thing, and if the relationship is organic, the marriage will be. I agree. Marriage is a very, very beautiful thing, but mankind has put a damper in it.
Mhm.
Uh, now, and Miss Marla said, "True, Yummy Gummy." Shouts out to DJ XL in the building. Said, "What up, people?" Marla said, "Hey, XL." Brother-in-law said, "What up, XL?" What up, Marla? What up, AC? And then Yummy Gummy also said, "Let me tell y'all, it changes because uh, women think marriage is the end game, and it's really the starting gate." Yes, because and I hate to put it on. I mean, the women. A lot of women, once they get married, they will look at it like, "Huh, now I ain't gotta do nothing else."
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? And it's no. You need to work harder and respect and love more. So, I mean, you can't change on that. And the same thing for men. You know what I mean? So let's get to this next one. Start getting out and trying new things together. Try activities that help push your partner to their limits. Maybe it was something they would have never done if it wasn't for that extra nudge. She suggests trying skydiving, bungee jumping, wakeboarding, and water skiing activities that keep things active. I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Every day is gonna kill me.
Right.
Possibly. I don't want to do that.
Here's my thing. If she can't shift gears, if she can't pedal a bike, she ain't the woman for me.
Okay.
Okay. Plain and simple. Shimmy, what does a woman need to do to have your love? Shimmy?
Well, first of all, a lot of women are so caught up in the people's bondage. They hear all the noise outside of the relationship. So when they comprehend that, they listen to that, then they get home and they have this perspective, this different perspective, as if they're going against an enemy. For the most part, you got to shut out the outside noise and go by what you see, feel, and hear inside the household. Can't nobody tell me how to treat my girl. Can't no guys at the bar, at the basketball court tell me how to treat my girl. I already know what I got planned. And I got planned us getting on the lake, whether she can swim or not, us going bike riding, me teaching her how to drive a stick shift, us going to do the indoor skydiving. We have an iFly here. Us going to the driving range, the shooting range. Us doing activities that keep it exciting. Like I tell the young kids I'm a manager over. I say the best first date, y'all young. One of the young guys came up to me and said, I want to take a girl out. And I said, okay. He said, where should I take her? I said, how much money you trying to spend? He said, if money's not an option. I said, okay. I said, take her to Six Flags. That's the best first date. Take her to Six Flags. That's the best first date. I said, because you got to do some exercise. You're going to see a range of emotions. You're going to see all the distractions. There's going to be other guys in the park walking. There's going to be so many other distractions. You're going to see how greedy she is, how appreciative she is. You're going to get everything by going to Six Flags. You're going to get to know her that day. So at the end of the day, when a woman is with me, there will be activities whether she want them or not. And my last girlfriend, Sweet Mama G, like you were saying, when she first got with me, she was barking all that travel. And I had no appetite to travel, but I loved her. So we went to Vegas, we went to Bahamas, we went to California, we went here, we went there, all because of her. I had no desire. I was like, at first I was like, if we go, you paying for it. That shit changed. I loved her enough. I'm like, baby, here go the money, book the flights. I'm not gonna do no leg work. Here go the money, my half or whatever the share is. Get the room. Like we went to Vegas, we did everything. Helicopter ride to the Grand Canyon, we did it because I had no desire to travel, but because I loved her, that's why we did all that travel.
So you simped out.
I did.
No, I'm messing with you, Cal. All right, so DJ XL says spoil him, and then Yummy Gummy said dive, a manual, and swim is the shimmy needs is what shimmy needs from a woman. Dive, a manual, and swim. Okay. So okay. Now I'd say when you meet a new person, try to figure out if they have at least 3 things that you like, or that you know about herself that you can deal with or that attracts you. That's what I say. At least 3 things. Now it might seem like a small gesture, but leaving little love notes for your partner can actually go a long way. What you think about that, cuz?
Yeah, most people don't write. So
Text?
Or like a little treat. Hey, I thought about you. Here's a little treat. To end your day or start your day. Or, depending on what they are. Leave them a little breakfast sandwich in the morning before you go to work. Pack something for them. Depending on, you got to know your person. That's the problem. You don't know your person.
How about holding hands walking through the park? How about holding hands while you're having lunch? I don't see that anymore.
Well, because COVID.
No. That was before COVID.
Hell last weekend.
Okay, that's where I'm going. Sweet Mama. Before COVID, there was no. I didn't see. Back in the day when Keith Sweat was singing, and Al B. Shore and Silk and Jodeci, we had them good love songs. Boys to Men, all them good love songs. It was romance.
My cousin like R&B.
It was some romance.
He about to get you. You can't be R&B. He listened to
you can't get romantic today at all. If you try to get romantic today, you're a creep. You thirsty. You lonely. You too eager. You desperate. You can't be romantic at all today. It's like
I don't know what
pay up or get out.
Well, let me ask you this, Cal.
Some masculine women.
Let me ask you this, Cal. What did you get out of the R&B songs?
I got all the game.
What like, give me some. For instance, like, what'd you get?
Let's say Jodeci, come and talk to me.
Mhm.
I mean, that's a classic. I mean, you know what? Just come and talk to me because those songs right there embrace romance. It embrace intimacy. It embrace subtlety. It wasn't this hustle or I can flim flam somebody or I'm getting money. It's hot girl summer. It's my way. I ain't falling for the okie doke. He ain't getting none and all this. What kind of shoes he got on? Back in the day, long as he was clean, smelling good, looking good, holding hands, walking through the park, walking downtown, enjoying life. Now you got all these, I don't know what is going on. It's like animals out here now. You talking about dating now? You might well adopt a pet.
Because a lot of time women are on the defensive because you have those men who are overly aggressive. I'm gonna say that, and that becomes creepy and weird nowadays. Especially, it's a lot more mental illness popping off. That's a scary thing. You're on the defense. A lot of times, people have been assaulted. You know, you got to worry about people. You know, you got to watch people. So that's not like, oh, we walking and skipping through Piedmont Park. No, you're gonna get robbed in Piedmont Park by the homeless people. No, you can't do that stuff no more. Why your finger up?
I'm, I'm glad you said that because remember last week when I said the old school referral aspect of dating, a friend referring a friend. There's so many people out there that know somebody or somebody, and they're not gonna hook them up
Oh,
because they
God, no.
don't. That female might not want to see her friend happy. Like
I
if
mean,
like if
even
I
if
got a
I ask my friends, I might say, "Oh, well, I don't know, Creek don't like nobody. To set me up, nobody. He don't like nobody. He not ain't I'm afraid. He like, nah, no mind, nope. So you know, some people might see somebody and they're like, nah, I'm good. You messing with my cousin, no. You know, so it be stuff like that, and I'm like, nah, you got too much going on. You know, so it's just people don't want to refer because something happened. You might lose your friendship with that person, so they just say, I'd rather just keep you as a
And that
friend.
happens a lot,
Yeah.
especially these days, like you said. I mean, it could be mental illness, it could be disorders that just went off at that time, and you thought it was going to be good for the person or whatever. So,
Mhm.
Yummy Gummy said, "My hand gets held all the time. My man is affectionate and affectionate." So, then Yummy Gummy also said, "I need Shemmy to explain why he needs a woman to be able to do those two particular things."
know how to swim and drive a stick. Why not? I mean, um I was in a situation one time where my friend was driving and he had a stick and something happened and he couldn't drive the stick. So I had to jump in over there and drive the stick for him. Swimming. We were at Six Flags. Me and my brother was at Six Flags and he tried to go across this tightrope hanging on and couldn't hang on and fell in the water. And he's like 17, 18. I'm like, you need to know how to swim. So those are just small things. When I hear women that want all the energy, it's those are small and simple. Can you do those? I mean, you can run your mouth and you can be on that phone. You're a master at that, running your mouth and being on the phone. Can you get in the driver's seat and pull this lamb out the driveway? If your baby
So you
go
want
fall
to be
in the
master?
lake,
You almost want a boyfriend. So you want me to
no,
go
swimming,
skydiving? You
that's
want me
not
to
a,
go
that's
skydiving, dirt biking, stick drive? I mean, you name like masking stuff you would hang out with Creek and do. I ain't doing all that. I'm supposed to be
Come on,
feminine,
Fez, you
right?
gotta go.
I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be feminine, right? You want me to be pulling and hauling and like I'm on the phone. What's going on? I'm cute.
see, that's
And
the
you,
problem. That's the problem. Y'all women today, y'all want to be these trophies. You just sit on the shelf
They're
and
supposed to be
somebody put a spot.
beautiful. It's a
No, no, no.
queen.
You listen. You can be a queen with several different attributes that allow you to engage with your partner fulfillingly. Y'all trophies, y'all just want to sit on the shelf, be dusted off, shown off every now and then, not have to do nothing, get your nails dirty, not struggle, not learn nothing, nothing challenging. Swimming is fun and driving a stick is fun. I don't know why you
But
wouldn't want to
y'all
learn how
regular
to.
sticks don't work. So don't if that ain't working, don't look at me trying no stick either.
well, look, let's get back to you listening to this R&B music.
Oh God, my cousin gonna get you on that one. Go ahead.
I mean, were you one of those guys like I pull down to the light and you in there singing your little heart out? Oh, I'm down on bended knee. Where
Mhm.
you at? I need to see you.
There with me, it was a balance because you pulled up. That was me listening to Boys and Men and Shy. Yeah, Comfort Her. I was listening to Shy Comfort. I love that song. But then at the next red light, I might have Tupac on, and then you might be like, "Hey man, can you turn that down? My kids are in the car." So that should be a healthy balance in a relationship. You know, like I said, a lot of women are attracted to that edge and that thug. Guess what? You go get that. That's what you get. Or you can get your lover boy with a dark side. You can get both. There's some. Listen, I might be one. Hey, I'm dressed up or whatever, but I might have a dark side like a mug. You never know.
So you was gonna be listening to K-John, and then a dude to come up. Now you Tupacing at the next light. Okay.
All eyes on me.
Keep hanging with them, Creek. Keep hanging with them.
Yummy Gummy said, everybody hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Shouts out to Miss Tiffany McCray in the building. Hello. She says, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yummy Gummy also said, let's support our host and hit them cash apps. And Yummy Gummy said, yeah. And then can't nobody drive a stick no more. Man, it's a shame about the art of certain things that we grew up that just don't exist anymore. And some people say, oh, they can't get rid of that. Yes, they can. Some of them I'm hearing now, and you would know this, cuz they're not even teaching kids to write cursive anymore.
No.
Wow.
They're trying to bring it back because the handwriting is because children are inverting letters and possibly are dyslexic, like B and D and 9 and 6. They want them to write cursive because you can't invert those letters. So now we're trying to pull it back, but it usually don't happen until 5th grade when they want to do intervention. So that's what we're struggling with now with those small stuff. Like they can't even sign their name, print their name. Don't ask them a phone number. Lord knows, don't ask them any numbers. What's your mom a real name? You know, just what's your address? Because half of them living over here, living over there. Do not ask the father name. That's dead. You can ask grandma name, you know, your mom then grandma, but don't ask daddy name because they don't know half the time.
Yummy Gummy said that's the master theft deterrent now. Talking about a stick shift. Yeah, they jump in the car and it's a stick, boy. Your car ain't going nowhere. Miss Marla says she can drive a stick. DJ XL said, I bet you can, Marla. Yummy Gummy said, but I can drive a stick, I can swim, I can ride bicycles, I can ride dirt bikes, and I can put on a dress and be a lady and cook and clean. See, any of you women out there see a problem with that? Or is it too modern day now? I mean, I'm sorry. Is it too old fashioned now?
I guess it depends on what environment you're brought up in. Urban environment people, that's not typically what we would do. My mama wasn't jumping on no dirt bike or not. She wasn't even. Now my father had me holding a screwdriver and the carburetor and foolishness like that. But my mom she's feminine, dainty. I'm a little tomboyish, I can be. But my mother, feminine. She was like looking at you like, what? Who? Now she had to learn stick shift when my father hurt his leg. That's the only reason why. But we had a Volkswagen. So if you know a Volkswagen, that's all it was. We don't have nothing like that.
Miss Amelia said, why do you think women can't drive a stick shift?
Because most cars don't have stick shifts. Most of us ain't driving no stick shift. We either stepping up to the electric cars now.
Well, they driving for you now.
You got that right.
DJ XL said Creep favorite singer was Bobby Womack. Oh no. No.
If you think you're lonely
now, waiting. Right. Now, I mean, y'all gotta watch out buying these electric cars, especially if y'all not certain about y'all jobs, because they said now they programming these jokers now. You get behind on your payment, they driving away. They know how to make that joker drive and leave. There ain't no more tow trucks. None of that. That joke gonna crank. Be late on your bill. That joke gonna crank up and it's gone. While you playing, Yummy Gummy said Amelia is old school ladies. Ken. Yeah. And Miss Amelia said, Yummy Gummy, I've been driving a stick shift since I was a teenager. Yep. See, it's a dying art, actually, now. You know what I mean? Now they give you the opportunity. The closest thing you're going to get to stick shift, although you can't. The crazy thing is that if something comes in a stick shift now, especially if it's a sports car, you're going to pay some money.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to pay some money.
Well,
But
let the clutch go up.
yeah, but you know what? If the clutch, I'd rather for my clutch to go up than my automatic transmission.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's a lot cheaper. But what I was saying about that is that now they introduced the paddle shift, and then behind the steering wheel, and those are pretty fun to drive as well. I mean, even on my truck, it has the manual shift that you can do that. But it's fun. I love stick shift. So Miss Yummy Gummy said, me too, Amelia. I would steal my daddy's truck with a 3 on a tree and ride them back roads down here. Best times. I even own a dirt bike. See, Yummy Gummy out in this on these streets 12 o'clock. And see, my thing just jumped way up there, so I got to catch back up, y'all. Hold on one second. Okay, so laugh out loud about the car, and Miss Amelia, I learned how to ride a dirt bike on Loudon Avenue. That's funny. I think it was Dion. Dion used to have the dirt bike. All of us. That was way back. That was way before bike life. We had no way to get to the trail because we lived in the city, and we used to ride the streets to get to the trail, and that's where it all started from. Police used to chase the dog stuff out of us. Yummy Gummy said my son got a Honda with a stick in it, and I love driving that car. It's so fun. DJ XL said that's how I learned stealing my pop car when he went to sleep. Yeah. See, it's even nice stories about driving a stick. You know what I mean? They're fun to drive. I mean, I like driving a stick too. So let's get to this next one. Now another thing is leave them around the house. I think or slip them into your partner's lunch. I'm sorry, y'all. It might seem like a small gesture, but leaving a little love note in your partner can actually go a long way. Leave them around the house or slip them into your partner's lunch. Send a cute and flirty text throughout the day. Get your partner wanting you again and wanting to get home to you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, that's an art. You have to understand. Make them want to come home.
Yeah.
Make them not want to go over their homeboy's house or go hunting. I mean, it's okay for them to go hunting or whatever they do, but not for the purpose of getting away from you.
Right.
So, that's the thing about that. DJ XL said 1994 CR boys, CR 125 West Northern Parkway. I actually had a 94 CR 125 too. That's crazy. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. So work on yourself. And this is all a part of keeping a relationship alive or together. Keep trying to, we're going to have those days where we're in work clothes a lot or clothes that we wear around the house a lot. But you have to take that time out to sprucing yourself up. The worst thing you can do. Now, this is different for men. I think some women like when men smell like work or smell like sweaty. I think they like that. So, but women, make sure y'all smelling some type of way, because that's a turn off. It's a turn on for y'all, turn off for us. Is that a turn off to you, Shimmy?
Oh yeah, I definitely can't do that. When I get up in the morning, take a shower, I put that baby powder all over my body. That way, if when I do go to work and do come home, I'm not as fresh as I was, but you ain't gonna smell no work on me. I got the baby powder, I got the Axe spray or the Old Spice spray. I mean, some women like that. They like the man coming out with them construction boots and construction hat and muddy up the rug and smelling like a wet pig and all that. That's sexy to them. I get it. That ain't shit. I'm on the top shelf now. I'm the trophy. I'm the prize. I might not be in a suit when I come home, but I ain't gonna be smelling like I came out the soup line either.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I rock that Brute 33 proudly in the green bottle, dark green. I rocks that, okay? And I'm proud. So yeah, so that I just, ladies, just please make sure y'all, man, don't do, because that right there could be an ultimate turnoff. Just make sure no weird smells going on. Okay. Yummy Gummy said, dang it. I like my man kind of grungy. It's sexy. You like your man kind of grungy? You think it's sexy, cuz?
It depends. Like if both of us working out, you might want to have some hot, sweaty sex after y'all done worked out. You'll kill a moment, especially with these men that's 40 plus and you can only get it up certain times. You gotta get it when you can get it. That's what the shower's for. Get in there together. Do what you do.
Yeah, now I can do that. Take your ass a bath.
Sweaty basketball balls.
Oh my word.
Oh my goodness.
So look, so what? Yummy, was that Yummy Gummy that said that?
Yeah, grind. Yeah. What's wrong with
So
that?
she's saying once he leave the yard or the field, once he leave the construction site or he leave Popeyes coming home smelling like chicken, she don't mind taking it from there. So you gonna put sex on top of phone?
Hey, listen.
You know what? It'll fall down before I get there. I'm serious. I gotta watch my. You know what? It'll fall down before I get there. You kind of
prissy. I don't think you out here. You talking about?
He said, "I ain't smell like baby powder, baby. Get away from me."
Right. Yeah. with the little white balls on his balls and his own. Hey, baby powder balls.
Why was I watching? Don't Be a Menace while drinking the juice in the hood. Did you see how they purposely put the?
That's my movie.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's so stupid. DJ XL said, my man Shimmy be at the job like the young girls up EV out Emerson Village in the 80s, powder out the neck. I remember that too. Yeah. They had one like a wife beater. Yeah, a little oh, that was crazy.
Hey, look, one time I went to work. This was recent. So the owner of the restaurant, he said, "Hey, Kelvin, you got some white stuff on your pants in the back." I said, "What is it?" And it was powder. And I was like, "Why are you looking at my butt anyway?" He was like, "Well, I don't want no customers to see it." I'm like, "Well, it's just powder." He's like, "Yeah, can you get it off?" I'm like, "Okay, yeah." So I took a wet rag and just wiped it off from the back. But yeah, I put it up. Huh?
It was only powder.
Oh, yeah, it's only powder. It's only powder. What are you insinuating now? What are you insinuating? Hey, look, I'm straight as an arrow with 2 points.
Yummy Gummy say, ain't nobody want no baby powder in their mouth.
Yes. Really. That's old. I ain't know men still did that.
What? Man, I might have some cereal and milk. I might have some deviled eggs. I might be at work farting all day. That powder got to balance it out. That baby powder got to balance it out. You don't know. I love dairy, but it doesn't love me. I'm lactose, so
You don't
I
mess
got to
with
balance it out.
you don't mess with that coconut milk.
So you're gonna have doodoo balls and powder doodoo balls.
No, I'm
Powder.
just saying. Hey, look, it is what it is. I want to stay. I want to stay as fresh as I can.
So you're
That
gonna
way,
smell
if I
like
do,
fresh doodoo powder.
look, that way, if let's say now, there's been times where I've walked in the door and my girl been like, "Let's do it," and I'm like, "Cool," but I didn't just come off the construction site, sweating and smelling like a pig either.
Right.
don't
He
like
ain't
to
want
work
to come
at
up in
this-
there smell like Dirty Dick Murdoch, cuz.
No, nah,
You know what
none
I'm
of
saying?
that. None of
Hey,
that.
he trying make sure he ain't trying to scare away.
She
You
might
know what I mean?
she might like that dirty doodoo ball powder smell. She might be a freak.
Yeah, but
XL said
Hey.
he ain't never did the powder thing. He said you fart in clouds. I guess when you fart and then the dust, I mean the powder.
Miss
is it
Amelia.
Was it talcum powder?
Yes. Miss
If you see
Amelia.
Shimmy, huh?
I said, Miss Amelia, I'm at the inbox you. Stop it. You ready to go to the corner.
Let me see.
real sassy, Miss
I'm
Amelia,
gonna catch
Miss
up.
Amelia, Miss
She said
Amelia,
you
real
sassy
sassy.
stuff.
Guess what, Miss Amelia? that dark side, use baby powder too. That dark side use baby powder. I put baby powder on the dog's bed. Yeah, as much as they sweat running around, I use baby powder everywhere. I use baby powder for carpet fresh. Oh yeah, we're gonna use some baby powder. Yeah.
You're a weirdo. That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, when Shimmy, he just telling you, when if he got gangsta somebody, baby powder and all, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on.
Forensics gonna
I
come
know.
around. Forensics gonna come around with that little brush, like that John.
You're gonna blow the dust in their eyes. Baby powder.
Hey, I had drug dealer friends that got their nails done. So if you think I had drug dealer, they didn't have nails added on their acrylic nails, but they went and got their nails done. They went and got their eyebrow. Then they sell dope. They sell dope.
Don't mean they weren't feminine. Because you sell dope,
I mean, I don't.
You don't like the plug.
Yeah, they had women. They had women.
Again, I know some that's
Yeah.
And guess what? Mud butt.
I don't even trust my own mama, so I know it's men out there that may act straight. If the police look for me, you think she won't tell?
Is this True Confessions Friday?
What did you know?
I'm about to get off here. I got clearance. I can't be on here with y'all.
Yummy said a lot. My man can be under the car with grease all over him, and I'll crawl up under there with him.
Bruh.
Yes. Ow.
Hey.
Here, y'all. Let me come watch Yummy.
Okay. Yummy gonna be sick.
Oh man, how's she gonna get sick, Shimmy?
With them chemicals in her ass.
No different than baby powder up yours. Then they had a little baby powder Johnson & Johnson lawsuit. Hope you ain't using Johnson & Johnson around your balls.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You might get ovarian cancer around your balls.
Listen. The baby powder goes on the clothes. It goes on the drawers. It goes on the seat of the drawers.
What?
It goes on the. It goes.
So wait a minute. If you're not rubbing it on your skin, you just flicker it in there like a baby pamper. So you're doing like a baby pamper. You having a crisis from
you take the baby powder. You take the baby powder. You pour it in your hand. Rub it like this, and then you take it all under here. See, baby powder keeps. See, back in the day, old school. I used to wear when this old school, so y'all can criticize me for this. We used to wear silk and rayon down here in Atlanta. Silk we have a silk outfit.
The bikie joints.
Yes, silk or rayon. So silk, baby powder kept you dry. Baby powder keeps you dry. So you put the baby powder on the buns of the drawers. You don't put it on the skin. You put it on the buns of the drawers.
So don't flake off. If it's a powder, it's gonna fall down.
No, you
can't rub it in.
You rub it on the ass of the drawers. You don't put it on the skin.
I see why I'm single, cause some of the dumbass stories I hear men talking about he rubbed the ass on the drawer. I'm gonna pee on myself and the old lady incontinence. You rubbing baby powder on the ass of the drawers, it's still gonna flake down. And then you got your boss wondering if your dog can hump your leg and skeet it on your leg before you came to work with the white shit on your pants. You know
No,
what?
that was the baby powder. No.
That's what you saying. The man might say
I never said that about the dog.
I'm just saying, I know you didn't say about dog. I said I would assume maybe the dog skeeted on you because you talking about rubbing the ass of a baby powder like you a damn baby with the pamper and shit on. You must have something happen to you when you was a baby. Let me analyze.
Guess what? I put baby powder in the shoes.
There's nothing wrong with that to get this.
Okay.
You know how I feel about the funky feet, man. I smell them coming, but I don't know about rubbing.
I use. Hey, look, there's another weird one. I use peroxide and baking soda with the teeth.
You supposed to, man. That's fine.
Oh, no. I use baking soda and peroxide on the teeth now, so that's weird too.
That's not weird.
Okay. I mean,
peroxide
you put baby
and baking soda come in toothpaste brand now, but you can still use it and just clean your teeth. That's why someone says white nice teeth.
You can
use baby powder.
Baby powder on your teeth.
On your teeth?
No. You can use.
On your teeth. No. Damn. I was spending all this money on braces.
Look. Now, another good thing to use on your teeth is straight up raw activated charcoal.
Yeah, but they don't recommend that. Strip your teeth.
No, it's actually pretty good, but I mean, it may be, it may be because
on your teeth.
But there was a guy. He was actually a fake prophet back in, I think it was in the 70s or the 60s, that used to drink bleach in front of the people to make people think that he was he was some prophet or whatever, and he would drink the bleach. But that's how he would neutralize it. He would hurry up and go take out activated charcoal to neutralize it, because it can neutralize poison and all kinds of stuff. So but anyway, yeah. So but that very well could happen to some people because probably the stripping the teeth. Okay. Let me see here. DJ XL said you ain't see the Johnson & Johnson case. Yeah.
I said that.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, you can't use the talcum. You gotta use the cornstarch.
Mm-hmm.
The talcum is the one that was possibly giving
Gold
people
Barn.
Yeah. Calvin baby powder causes cancer for women to keep it away from us. So
you gonna stick your meat in your woman and give her a talcum powder cancer. Okay.
Hey. Tiffany Chris said, I'm crying. It's so funny. Miss Amelia said, no, but you'd be smelling like deviled eggs. Amen. Sweet Mama G says, yummy gummy. And yummy gummy said, your dang baby powder gonna give us cancer. Dang.
Oh, they puffing in the air. Lord have mercy.
Miss Marla said, I was just wondering, Calvin, how tall are you?
5'5".
6'2".
You ain't no 6'2". He's 6'2", cousin.
I'm supposed to know. Y'all just asked him.
He bought a dirt bike from you in your shop. You know how tall he is. You tall.
Because the tape measure that I got in there is for the boxes when we ship parts out. I ain't say, come here, Calvin.
Man tall and short.
You know what I'm saying?
You know if a man.
I mean,
tall
probably about if he say 6'2", cuz guess what?
He's probably about 5'9". Okay. Really, Calvin? You 6'2".
Yeah.
You seem like
look. Height. I think I wouldn't care if I was short. That's why I can't believe short men act like they do, because all the guys I played basketball with, they were taller than me. I was probably the shortest guy. Them jokers was 6'4", 6'6". I'm hanging with them. After we play ball, we go hang out. I'm the shortest one. So being 6'2", I'm like, hey, that's short on the basketball court.
Hold on.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yummy Gummy said, Lord Shimmy, I don't care where you put it. It is powder. It goes every dang where. How the heck you think it got on your butt?
So when you get naked, you got white powder on your ass, like some man and rub that chalk powder when they boxing or when they get ready.
Sweet mama. I'm gonna tell you one more time. This is the drill. Get out the shower, dry off, put the drawers on, take a little powder. Because anytime you use something, you abuse something, you use too much of something, it can be harmful. Sprinkle a little powder, rub it on there. I got the drawers on. Bam, right on the drawers.
On the
That's
back
all.
of the drawers.
Huh?
On the back of the drawers.
On the back of the drawers.
Not your actual ass, where you say
not the ass. Not the ass.
Devil eggs. I'm thinking you talking about the ass and the crack.
No, that'll cause a rash.
Yummy Gummy says, Shimmy, you talk about all this other stuff that has to be perfect. What's your feet look like?
Hey, fucked up.
Dang, you just remind me of one of my boys.
They told her. It looked like I've been walking. It looked like I've been walking on hot coal. That's because I was the athlete. My feet. If my teeth look like my feet, I never smile.
I was about to say,
you
who
know
is this?
what?
Oh, XL. Really good.
You got some crap with you, 51. 51 to the left, to that side of me. You see, yeah, you just like an old person. You said, because you ain't want to comment on that. Old people like, they just skip over like, I ain't even saying nothing.
Hey, I was letting y'all get it in. DJ XL said, I was about to say you put baby powder on your teeth. Yeah, that's what I thought he was saying. I mean, I was going to say, shouts out to Nate from upstate. Salute. Matter of fact, we're putting the link back up in here, putting the link up in the comment section. So hold on one second. There's the link right there. Boom. Okay, let me, some women. Okay. All right. Nate from upstate said women are goofy.
Where that come
Also, he said Yoda feet. And then Yummy Gummy said, some women will throw you out of the bed for having ugly feet. Did you know that, Shimmy?
Hey, if I meet somebody right now, I gotta take a shower with the socks on, sleep with the socks on. But I can recover quickly. I already know the drill. But it's just me now. It's just me and the dogs. I let them know at the toes. We chilling.
Thank you so much for the new subscription, Karen Vergner, I think it was. We really appreciate that. Thank you. We got Nate from upstate in the building. What's up, Nate? Nate. Oh, you probably gonna have to log off and log back on. Check your mic when you do it. For some reason, it's not. We can't hear you. Yummy Gummy says, I used to think Denzel was the man till I saw his ugly feet. Cuz, what you think about Denzel's feet?
I've never seen his feet. I don't know what I look for.
Oh my word. I don't know what you look for.
I told y'all what I'd be looking at. I ain't looking at his feet.
Oh, okay. Shouts out to Construction Site Media TV. What's going on, family? Thank you for coming through. So yeah, you know how y'all women crazy about Denzel. Y'all crazy
at this
about
point,
Denzel.
most of us are old. Our feet gonna have bunions and corns. We done been through some stuff and scrapes and scraps. I'm looking for certain parts up in your wallet. I ain't looking at
okay.
As long as you can beat your feet to get me some monies, get on out there.
DJ XL say it rhymes with feet. What Sweet Mama G looking for?
Yep, meat feet. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yummy Gummy said, I don't care about anything else. I don't care what anything else looks like. Big Sis said, Yummy Gummy, don't talk about my Denzel.
That's our Denzel. It's all our
Oh,
training
dang.
days. Yeah.
Y'all sharing them? My goodness.
Out here nowadays.
And Nate from Upstate State said, oh, well, I tried. Yummy Gummy said, Leslie, his feet ain't getting in my bed.
I done had somebody with them. I told you that stinky feet, man. Oh, Lord. You need to see Shaq feet, size 22 ugly.
Dang.
And with their feet on display, because they used to have a shoe displayed at the Patapsco flea market, which was a size shoe he could wear. But he showed a picture of his feet. Oh my gosh. Most men's feet are ugly.
Part of being a man.
Yeah, some women's feet are ugly. So, you know.
Yeah. And that's from wearing them high heel shoes.
And scraping the ground with their toenails. Ooh.
I not seen some fist balled up in them shoes. Fist at the club.
And they trying to impress y'all, and y'all feet bad too. You talking about the women feet? Your feet looking like Crunch and Munch.
Ma'am, you need to take them heels off and get you some Crocs.
DJ XL said, Oprah feet, Jesus. Yummy Gummy says some men have nice feet. But you know,
typically they don't.
Have you ever been with a woman with stinky feet, Calvin? Would that be a turn off to you?
He put some baby powder on her shoes.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's sponsored by Baby Powder, John.
Hey, look. If a woman can't, let's just say for the sake of argument, I'm trying to get a date with her. I'm, trying to pursue her, and I finally get a date, and we finally go out. We make it back to the crib. I tell her, I say, baby, kick your shoes off. Let's have a glass of wine. Guess what? If them feet start smelling, or I start smelling her feet, she got to leave right away.
But see, I don't want to say that's immature, because people do have sweat gland problems, or their feet sweat during a certain time of year. It could be, a chemical imbalance. It could be a lot of things. I don't think you're dating real young women. So as we get older, our chemical makeup are different. I would have a conversation like, "Oh, what's going on?" But to throw somebody out.
No, because you said you'll have a conversation. Oh, what's going? What you gonna say? Ask
yeah, what's going on? Your feet hot? You can say some stuff like that. You can joke and bring it in. Your feet hot.
Listen,
my feet hot,
ma'am.
I can see you having that conversation.
Ma'am, that's like bad breath. There's no nice way to say it.
There it is.
That's like having bad breath.
Yeah,
you know what? Did you have a shit?
Probiotics and prebiotics. It might be your gut health, boo. But they may have a rotten tooth. You don't know.
It's yeah.
You just gonna throw a person out, a whole person, because of one thing.
You can tell the difference, though. You can tell the difference to whether it's a rotten tooth, an infection. It just think a different way, or if it's a colon. But sometimes you can be nice. Say, girl, I found this new colon cleanse stuff.
Go get a mint and put it in the mouth. Kiss her, slob, and put the mint in the mouth.
Now, Big Sis says Shaq gets his toenails polished.
A lot of men do.
Excel said, but everything now. For a Billy D, but for a Billy, I'd be like Sean Wayne's and don't be a menace. Oh yeah. Or what about Lil Feet? Now, what if he had Lil Feet, cuz? Like, look, you remember Lil Feet on Don't Be a Menace?
Lil Feet.
The dude that was in a
wheelchair.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with that?
He might have other pieces that you might be in. You straight? You wouldn't give it a chance? What's the smallest? All right. If a dude, do you ever use that? Like, if you ever say, hey, look, do you ever use that as a gauge, like shoe size?
No.
Okay. So, but if y'all ladies in the comment section can let us know if he tell you he wear this size shoe.
That's an old myth, and as I've gotten older and had to learn that, that's a myth. Just like they say, smaller frame men don't have no meat, or big dudes don't have no meat. It depends on the man. It ain't got because of their size or whatever. You can have a big dude and he can have the meat. You can have a small man have the meat.
So the shoe size don't matter then, cuz, right? I'm glad you say that, because a lot of women be making up stuff.
And half the time, these women talk about they want all this meat. Once that man pull out that anaconda, they can't even take me howling, screaming. They just want the thought of it, but they can't handle what the thought of it is. It's a lot that come with anacondas. You better be ready.
See, a lot of people, that part of the intimacy really is about being satisfied.
It's the mental part of it.
Yeah, all that. I mean, that's all the dude really need is like 2 inches and know how to work it.
Yeah, it's the mental part. If I like you enough, it'll get there. Half time I ain't think about you anyways. I'm thinking about somebody else or somebody. I ain't think about you. You just
So DJ XL said you ain't
hold on. So hold on, sweet mama. So you mean to tell me you can be with a guy, his name Ron. You met Ron at the library. And y'all kick it off, whatever. Y'all get back and y'all getting ready to get undressed and down and dirty. You gonna put another face on Ron?
Yes. I did it my whole marriage. I did my whole marriage.
You refaced him?
Huh? Oh, God, yeah. Reface his whole life.
Okay.
That's tough.
Ooh.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, because sometimes they ain't no looker, but they got the meat, so you got to figure out what you gonna do.
So you saying I probably was somebody Denzel one night?
Yeah, probably a whole bunch of nights.
DJ XL said you ain't going to smell it over the baby powder and the carpet.
That's true.
Curtains, couch, bed, ceiling fan. See?
Yeah, you gotta think about something. Listen.
Nate from upstate said, yes, she would have to go wash. Uh-oh. Y'all know what happens when you see that dance.
Yeah.
DJ XL, and the ones that can got a cathedral down there.
What that mean?
I guess he's saying like it's deep hole or something. I don't know. No, bye Felicia on all that. That was from Nate from upstate. Dang, cuz you calling out the single men.
You say singles.
Well, now, so
oh Lord. How you feel about women with chest hair? You seen some women that had chest hair? How y'all feel about that?
Just need to shave her chest. You gonna tell her?
Look, if she fine enough, I put some grease on there and party.
And some baby powder.
Hey, right. That too. That might work too. No, baby oil.
Now,
is she okay? You want her to do all that, but what about your hairy ass and your hairy back?
I'm the man.
You still looking like a damn caveman. Well, your man, that ain't attractive. She want to kiss you. She don't want to be spitting the long curly hairs out of her mouth or them buckshots off your chest.
Nate from upstate said, "You know what they say about women with big feet?
What they say? Creep.
Tell us in the comment section.
What they say? Creep? Do you know?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Oh Lord.
DJ
she's stepping on toes.
Dang. DJ XL said the ones that can take meat have a lot of room down there. Oh, that's what he was saying. Because
Miss Pearly stash. They said the woman with the wolf got the wolf round.
So you got a big lady.
Oh, her coon's pocket. You talking about her coon's pocket? That she got big feet. That's the same thing about man. That doesn't make no sense.
How about this? If you know your partner has a fetish with a celebrity, try that, for example. Have a conversation, try new things, and maybe bring in sex toys into the room or adult toys in the room. If that's going to spark it up, or watch movies, do whatever is going to bring on that intimacy. Before getting down to the nitty gritty, however, partners, you should talk with your partner to find out what each other likes. This will help both partners find the other's love language, what they like and dislike when it comes to intimacy. What you think about that, cuz?
Oh, yeah, it ain't gotta be love. I might not want to love you. I might want to freak you out. Let's not talk about love.
And they having a conversation here about the pockets, cuz.
I see.
Now, how about I'm gonna tell y'all something, before we step off here, right? Now, us men, we have issues. 5 minutes, cuz 5 minutes. That wasn't for you to agree to.
Oh, okay.
No, you good. So what is it? And y'all can let us know in the comment section, please. What is it that us men could work on that will just tell us what we can work on in the comment section? But I'm gonna start off with you, cuz, since you're a lady.
That's a lady.
And I mean, we leaving it open because you'll like to hear what they got to say, right, Shimmy?
I think men need to work on their health. You have so many men that won't even go to the doctor. Definitely. And my cousin, this was one of our shows probably back when he was on the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
The teeth thing. You want to eat somebody's coons pocket and you ain't been to the dentist in 25 years. They say your mouth is the dirtiest part of your body. You vaping, you smoking cigarettes, you're hookahing, and you want to hookah somebody's coons pocket.
Mm-hmm.
No. Health, especially as you get older, you need to test for diabetes, erectile dysfunction, work on their health, their hygiene. That's all inclusive. Their gut health, making sure they get their colonoscopies, they're, taking their vitamins, they're taking their herbs, the things they eat. You can't eat a sub and fry a 12-inch sub, fry soda, cake, and cookies like you did when you was 20. That's not going to work. The whole health. I think the health thing bothers me a lot. When I talk to men, like when the last time you had a physical, when last time you been to the dentist, you had your vision, because they can see diabetes through your vision, any other heart, and it's just like crickets. But then you trying to date me, but I stay in the doctor's office, teeth, hygiene, and then you want to mess with me. It's like, that's not gonna work. I want you to be healthy enough that I don't want to kill you in so many ways, but men do not partake in their health side until they get sick. Then most of the time it's too late. We've had so many people, young people, and I'm gonna call them not young people, but people in their 40s and early 50s, especially 40s, that are dying fast from strokes, from heart, from eating wrong all these years, not getting enough sleep, partying, hookah, whatever, smoking vape, smoking weed, whatever. I cry to people all the time in reference to the health, the men especially.
I can agree, because us men will ignore a lot of things and just won't go get checked out. But I mean, I'm not one of
Blood in the
those
stool,
guys.
blood in the urine, bumps on your balls, missing teeth, agitated teeth. Then you go drink alcohol, but you need a root canal, got holes in your mouth, you got crooked ass teeth. You can't see, but you won't go get your vision done. America's Best got 2 for $69. Just simple stuff. Some men don't even have health insurance at 40 plus. You don't even have even the government insurance. Like, come on, you gotta do better. But you want a woman and all that stuff, but you ain't got nothing checked out on you, but you stick your everything in every way. No, You got to do better. You should want to be healthy for yourself before you go and try to be laying up with somebody else. You don't even know your health status, but you're going to blame Miss Barbara because you think she gave it to you when you could have had it all along, or something else been happening to you, but you haven't gone to the doctors 4, 5, 25 years, and then you try and blame everybody. Then now you did 2 months later.
You made your point, cuz I mean, I have heard that a lot amongst women, and I mean, I know a lot of dudes just, you know, because us men sometimes could be stubborn and not paying attention, you know, to what's really going on. But like I said, me personally, I'm not that guy. I will go, and I do go. I go all the time. I always get my blood work. You know, I do things to try to stay as healthy as I possibly can. So, because especially us at this age now, we could easily go take the wrong turn and start, you know, having a failing health. Yummy Gummy say, y'all remember to support our hosts with cash apps and like and share and subscribe. Thank you, Yummy Gummy. So women, I asked y'all in the comment section if y'all can let us know what we can work on as far as men, as far as us being men. It's past my bedtime, and I'm going to take my non-judgmental self to bed. See y'all next week. Good night. Good night, Yummy Gummy. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know. Here's my thing. Could us men tell y'all something? Y'all women, you know, y'all have a lot to say about us, and all we can do is sit and take it. Right? If you have a man that's going to be argumentative against that when y'all trying to tell them something, yes, he really needs some help, because a lot of times us as men, again, our hormones get thrown to the side. I mean, get thrown off because of our age, of us aging, and again, the testosterone goes down, estrogen goes up, and that could make a man more in his feminine frame. So I'm not going to argue. I'm going to listen, right? And if it's me, I'll see if that really is me. You know, if it is me, then I'll work on myself. But then if it's not me, then it's not me. I'm not going to argue with you about it. But a lot of women, I've noticed, have so much to say about us men, but in reality, a lot of women are women's enemies. And a lot of women, you know, always talking about, oh, I'm leading this. First of all, a woman is never supposed to lead. Right? A lot of time, that's not the thing. A woman is supposed to be taken care of. She's supposed to help, not lead. So if you take it back and look at some of these women out here, they are enemies to their own selves and their own sisters. When I say sister, not blood sisters, I'm talking about the sisterhood,
the culture.
Yes, because what happens is a lot of them, some women out here are some of the most, they're getting over on other women. Look at the lady, I forgot her name. She got over, but she was the leader. Black Lives Matter. Made all that money scamming, and went right and took that money. She bought a mansion. She was buying all this stuff. She got millions of dollars. Look at what's that other lady? The lady from here in Atlanta. Fonnie, yeah, her.
Yeah.
Look at her. You put her in a head big position. Look at what she doing. Stealing money, and got the dude that just divorced his wife. Them two messing around. She paying him, but I'm sure she's getting the money back through him. It's like a laundering type of thing. The other lady in Illinois, what's her name? Forgot her name. I mean, I'm serious because if you think about it, a lot of these women out here be saying they got their stuff together. As soon as when they get put in these positions, what happens? A lot of times they screw it up and make a lot of other women look bad or make us look bad as far as black folks as a whole. Then you have a lot of the women that's just out here that's just not even happy with themselves. Have y'all seen Serena Williams lately?
Did she have a baby this year? Not this year, but a couple months ago.
I don't know when she had the baby, but I know one thing: she's not happy
She's
with
aged.
herself. And
She's
it's
aged.
sad. Yeah,
She's
let me show y'all how she look now.
What is that?
That's Serena Williams.
Oh my.
Ridiculous. Come on. Be happy with yourself. It's okay sometimes if you want to do some things, you know, to make you feel better, but that is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. She should have kept herself where she was and just love herself. But I don't know. It's a lot going on out here in these streets.
Where she was, where she should have kept herself at.
Loving herself,
Natural.
like we're the way she was before.
Natural.
She did the exact things that a lot of people do, and I'm not judging her for who she.
But y'all
married
black
like
men crucified her because her and her sister weren't there. They've never been attractive. They looked just like their daddy, but they were never attractive black women, and because they were in a predominantly white sport, and they weren't attractive. People called them all type of derogatory names, and they felt really, really bad about themselves. So they went to the opposite, of us. They didn't stay with black men or whatever. They went to the opposite, and they thought that was going to make them feel better because the other side wanted them. That's not true. Y'all had that money and that fame.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, I don't think her sister did all that stuff.
Who? Yes, she did. That's only people she do date is white men. You talking
No,
about?
I was talking about altering herself, her face,
Oh,
or
no.
blood, or anything.
No. But she only deal with, I believe, white men.
Yeah, probably so.
But they're not ugly.
No,
They were ugly. They're ugly.
The sisters?
They were
No, they weren't ugly.
They were considered ugly.
I mean,
just like their father.
Look, they didn't look like Tiki Sumter. No, they didn't look like Issa Rae or Lisa Rae, but they weren't busted.
Ugly and nappy headed. They was busted. So was
they didn't look like Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, I don't.
but they had a lot of
actually, Whoopi
ethnic
Goldberg was
hairstyles.
not a bad looking woman when she was younger. Whoopi Goldberg wasn't bad looking. That's even like, remember Esther, but that's not a real name on on Fred Sanford.
She was nice when she was younger.
Yeah,
but she got older and things happened. All of our looks look different from then when we look younger. So
Oh yeah,
worse as time go on.
right.
So all of us ain't gonna stay fine as wine.
Now they saying Miss Marla said Niecy did crack me up by putting on them products. And you remember who Niecy was, right? Cause I
was on it.
Was you?
On the products and my Geritol brother-in-law.
Right. And then DJ XL said I saw a post that made me cry laughing. Also, I mean pulling, not putting. DJ XL said it said that imagine black men look like white men to feel handsome. That I mean, unfortunately, there's a lot of guys out there that try to alter themselves. They try to do that for what?
Oh, remember back in the day, the S curl. Everybody wanted that. Christopher Williams, nice S curl hair. They.
And guess what? I bet you
they want to be Indian in their family.
I bet you they glad they ain't got that hair because that
most of them hair fell the hell out.
Yeah,
most of the guys that had don't have no hair now.
Right.
No, because the movie Mo Better Blues changed that. No, New Jack City. That movie changed that with Wesley Snipes, and also he was in Mo Better Blues. He was busting them backs out in them movies. That's when and Jungle Fever. Remember? So that's when the women went dark. Yeah, Christopher Williams, Albie Shore, Alan Payne. Yeah, they had their run, but they don't let Yeah, it only lasted maybe 10 years at the most. But when Wesley came on the scene, Mo Better Blues and New Jack City and Jungle Fever, it was over.
Nah,
You never felt Wesley Snipes? Good.
no. White man can't jump. None of that. No,
Mm.
no. No, I like, and even like that. He's grouped along with Eddie Murphy. That suave when he was Marcus and Boomerang. No, that's not my type. That's more like you, Shimmy, with the part on the side. You remind me of Marcus from Boomerang. We had the part on the side.
Who?
When Eddie Murphy played the character of Marcus and Boomerang, he had that part on the side. He got Marcus. Yes.
Who was that? Construction Site Media TV said that what about the single bitter mother with 3 children with 3 baby daddies? That's very irresponsible. But I know that it's a lot of that out here. It's a lot of it. And it's so unfortunate because that's the reason why a lot of these younger kids are off the chain these days.
Or one black single man with 3 baby mamas. Let's flip
Right.
it.
5 minutes, cuz. Please. 5 minutes. My good. You're going to find that dime a dozen. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's... Listen. I done dated somebody that had 8 by 8 different women. So, that wasn't about to be number 9.
Cuzzy, what's your Cash App again? You know what? This is what we're going to start doing. Everybody going to carry that Cash App up in the name section. All right? Can y'all do that, please?
Something. What am I, Lord? $ Sweet Mama GEE.
So
It's
Sweet
Sweet
Mama
Mama.
GEE.
Right.
Spelled not with just a G, but the EE.
EE.
Yeah. Construction Site Media.
Ooh,
What in the heck did she do to herself? He was talking about Serena. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I think a lot, honestly, I think she was aiming, and some of them, they do all this and they don't even realize it. But I think she was aiming to look like a white woman.
She got
She looked like she looked like a bad experiment.
Yeah.
She still have her African features, so she's not looking like no white woman.
No,
well, what they do is they use
lightness
contour
and blonde hair.
Yeah, well, they use the lighten the contouring makeup to make your nose slimmer and lighten your under hair. That's contouring makeup that they use, and then they take it off in their natural state. But you get them, you looking like that, and the next thing like, wow, she look good. But then you see them out the makeup, like, who's that? She look like a daddy with a wig on.
She looked like a science project that went bad.
But she also has some medical issues too, as well.
I think it's self-esteem issues.
Could be. Mental health.
The construction site said a lot of self-hate. It could be. DJ Excel, I had my Donnies back in the day.
But you know what, too? Just to comment on Serena and how they talk about low self-esteem. I bleached my hair and I had bleached hair on here. People say I was trying to be a white woman. No, I was covering my gray. But I've had multiple hairstyles since I've been on Street Tactics. I just like the color because it blends. My hair is typically the same color as my eyes. I have light brown hazel eyes, so my hair typically match. It's not that I'm trying to be a white woman at all.
Because honestly, that I would never see that out of you.
Well, people say that, because in the South, because my hair was really light, they say, "Oh, you're trying to be..." No, because I can be hood and ratchet, but no, my hair typically matches my eyes. I have really light eyes, and I kind of match my hair to that.
Who said that?
Just different people living down South.
Living in Atlanta?
I don't live in Atlanta.
No, I'm saying when you were in Atlanta, they were saying that?
No. Atlanta, you hot girl, some of them Atlanta. No, like, I traveled, Florida, the Eastern Seaboard. It's like, why you dye your hair that color? What you trying to be like a white girl? I'm like, no, ain't nothing about me white. Trust me.
The thing about me, I mean, not me, but that gets me is when you get a dark sister and then she got a blonde, like, that looks weird.
But yeah, it looks weird. But some people just like different color. Like I said, Street Tactics, I probably had maybe 5 or 6 different hair colors.
Right.
I just changed styles. I mean, I've had locks the whole time, but they've grown or whatever. But people wear what they want to wear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can.
It's just, I think she trying to have a persona and she trying to find something to make her feel better.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't look too good after she had I think she had like a really bad pregnancy or something, Serena, but she had to get out the sport abruptly. She's had some health issues over the years. She got like a migraine commercial, some medicine for migraines or something I've seen on. So you've been an athlete all your life. Your body takes a toll. She's a woman that's 40 plus now. She's not no young girl no more. Body breaking down.
Says she looked a lot like Lil' Kim. DJ XL says she looked like the Wayne's white chicks. Actually, yes.
She looked like Wanda from Living Color.
Wanda. Oh, dang. Yeah.
A man with a wig. It's like their daddy. I said that.
Well, it's a shame that she did that, and
bless her heart.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. Wild.
Yeah, self-esteem. Gotta go with look good on you.
Well, that's a science project that went bad. I mean, I'm talking about an experiment that blew up in her face. She went to the doctor too much.
Right. That was actually Serena Williams. That's who was on that picture. So we are going to end this one. We appreciate everyone for showing up and commenting and everything else. We really, really appreciate y'all. If I had a little bit more juice and wasn't this tired, I'll stay on a little longer, but I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I've been up and I've been doing a lot today. So we're going. You want to hit them shout outs, cuz?
So thank y'all for coming on another Friday. What's this called? Conversation with Creed and everybody else podcast on Street Tactics Media. Hey, Raheem Weathers, you were on Wednesday. You were in August, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Vietnam.
Okay, Vietnam's. There we go. Thank you for coming in.
Yes.
You late for the police shipping. We had some spicy talk. You got to come in between 9 and ish to figure out, but you got to have your notification on. So even if it's late, you can come on and notification. Hopefully so. So thank you, DJ Shimmy Pops, for coming in. There you can get out your interview clothes and go pet Snoopy and the other one. Thank you so much for coming in. Raheem, Construction Site Media, DJ XL, one of the other hosts, and DJs, Miss Marla, of course. Miss Yummy Gummy, Tiffany McCray, Yummy Gummy went. Miss Amelia, most definitely. Brother-in-law was on earlier. Nate from upstate, and definitely Big Cousin Liz. She was on here, girl. You know I'm crazy. I do need Jesus. Amen. In the cash apps. Thank you so much for coming in. I saw somebody. You gave somebody a shout out, but they may not have commented. Somebody must have subscribed.
Yeah, they did.
We gonna yet pray for Shimmy and his baby powder. We're gonna get some of that money if something happened. We're gonna be a part of his trust fund. Okay, brother-in-law. Thank you, Leslie Holzhauser, Miss Leslie. You should have came on, Miss Leslie. We needed you today too. Hope you had a better week of finding you a bad boy.
Or a dirt bag.
Whichever one she like, honey. Let her turn up. Let's see. Darren, the level up was on earlier. and the individuals that Brian Shaw. I guess he said
Oh, yeah.
be in the house. Miss Christina was on earlier. I wasn't on when she was on. Thank you, Miss Christina. Sydney Collier, thank you for coming on. Hey, little cousin Chrissy, Cretan niece and my cousin.
She came through.
Thank y'all for coming in. Also, the individuals on the Facebook page as well, because that did post up really quickly. Thank you all. This was a fun topic. It wasn't boring tonight, so we thank you all so much. We had to talk about people, but shimmy baby powder. We will see you on next time Street Tactics whenever we decide to come on Wednesday for the Brutally Honest Rap Show, and on Fridays for the Conversation Creek and everybody else in the world. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Creek. Creek must got something to do because he's getting off early tomorrow, and he looking
No. Yeah, I'm just tired. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Thank y'all for coming in. It's been fun. It's been real.
Thanks everyone.
Don't use too much baby powder this weekend, Shimmy.
I won't, just a little bit.
You know what? We're gonna seek therapy for your baby powder. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look at my DSM-5 book and see what's the hype about this baby powder. Maybe I had to diagnose you with something.
Hey, I've been using it for years.
Exactly.
So you know that check gonna be big.
Can I be your trust fund baby? Leave me
I ain't
all
going
your
nowhere
money.
though.
Huh?
I said I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna spend the money.
I'm gonna help you spend it. We all gonna help you spend it. You ain't gotta travel. Since you don't like travel, we'll travel to Bali for you and say a prayer.
Dang.
Oh, Cree, you would go back to Bali. Stop it.
Oh, I surely would. In a
See,
heartbeat.
going Calvin's dime. Thank you.
Yeah.
Make us happy.
Baby powder and all.
Yes, we're gonna take them to yes. We're gonna sprinkle a little in the air for you.
All right.
Good night, y'all. Have a great weekend. Make sure you get some business to stay out of hours.
Amen.